Niko live. All right. So if you can look like today, we didn't have like so much. We only had actually news from CPI, and actually you can see it was very positive to the dollar. And I know you can guess, you can make a guess as to why. Maybe there was such a bearish. I know most of you at least can guess, and at least, all right. So are we now? Tuanze darasa. I'm hoping so. Kila mtu yupo. I'm hoping kila mtu tuko na yeye sahi ndio tuanze darasa. In family sana pia we learn something. Tusome kakitu pia. All right? Yo. To the online family, karibuni. Pia tusome kakitu. Kitu. How many of joining, eh? Yes, so many of you are joining. Oh, yeah. So many of you are now joining. Hi, my people. Karibuni sana. Hi. I can see so many of you. Naona watu wamekuja wengi sana. Karibuni sana. Karibuni sana. Welcome to this live. Welcome to this live, guys. Welcome to this live.
Are you a trader? You need trading capital.
Good evening, Frida. How are you? Uko sawa? So let's go on with the class. Watu wenye tulikuwa class. So I need to show you venye leo tumemanage kucapture vile tumemanage kucapture today's trade. Today's trade. Over how many pips, guys? Nataka tuwe pamoja sisi wote. How many pips have we been able to capture from 65 all the way to 23? Those are how many pips? 40 out. 40 for 20 pips. This was the setup. I gave this signal very early in the morning today. And I told you the moment the market comes back to 33.65, Sell aggressively. Of course, I know kuna wengi wenu ambao mlikuwa mnaogopa because of the CPI news, but of which I told you today, if you can go to Forex Factory, ungeona vizuri sana. You could have seen actually that actually today's market, the folder for today was actually opened for the gold. The CPI folder was actually open, indicating that actually we could have already predicted the market where it was going. I know I know it started by spiking up with around 40 pips, and then it went down aggressively. All right, this was the setup. It started by going up aggressively, all right, around here. Let me first of all get this out. It started by going up aggressively, and then it spiked down, all right? Remember, before the news, the market was at that 355, and immediately after the news, the market actually spiked up with the 40 pips, and then went down aggressively. Went down aggressively to where we are now. Remember, the CPI news were very positive to the dollar, and of course, anytime the dollar is positive to the news, you expect that gold is going to sell aggressively. Gold is going to go down aggressively, all right? And you can just actually confirm that through the DXY, all right? The DXY, the US dollar currency. US dollar currency. Nyinyi wote, I hope mliona vizuri hivyo. And actually, everything went according to the plan. You see, the dollar was so positive. Unaweza ona vizuri since the news, the dollar was so positive. It spiked up aggressively with over the gold has spiked down. When the dollar index is bullish, I told you every time the gold is going to go bearish. When dollar is bullish, gold is going to go bearish. They go opposite. When the dollar is spiking up, gold is going to spike down, all right? Because remember, we are trading dollar against what? We are trading gold against the dollar, all right? So anytime the American economy is working and moving correctly, you just estimate that, of course, the market for the dollar is going to do what? It's going to go down. Remember, every time I told you, the shining metal is a safe haven. The shining metal is a safe haven for all investors who want to caution themselves from what? From inflation. Sasa, so kila wakati wenye unaona dollar ina go down, jua watu wengi watakimbilia wapi? Kwa gold for safe haven. Sasa, to protect their finances and of course to protect their wealth. Sasa, so what happens to the dollar when the gold when the dollar is down? The gold spikes up. Sasa, because so many people are buying gold, estimating what? To save their what? To save their capital. So I want to give you two scenarios as to why I gave you this entry to sell gold from 33.65. Sasa nataka niwape. Sasa I hope everybody to connect to the WhatsApp group. I hope every person to connect hapa hivi sahi. All right, confirm kindly wenye watu wenye tuko nao from the WhatsApp group. Confirm. Tuko wote. Okay, Mercy. Yeah. Let me explain. Remember yesterday we didn't actually get to any trade. Jana hatukuingia kwa any trade because we were expecting the market to be bullish. But instead the market actually turned to be what? To be bearish. We were expecting that. Remember on Sunday, wakati market zilifunguka zikiwa too much aggressive to the upside. Let me go back on Sunday so that kila mtu anaweza ona. So sawa. On Sunday, the market opened with a gap to the upside. The market opened with a gap to the upside. The market opened to the gap to the upside and eventually came down to close what? To close that gap. Sindio? Eventually came down to close that gap. This is the gap that I'm talking about. This is the gap that I'm talking about. Market actually opened from 33.59. So yesterday we were waiting for the market to close, and actually from 33.52 we were expecting to do what? We were expecting for buys all the way to 33.90, of which jana market ilikataa kufanya hivyo, so we didn't get to the market because actually on Monday the market was very slow. First, the second, the market actually consolidated so much. We were expecting, of course, the market to come, all right, to come, fill the gap, of which it did, go up, and then come to retest our resistance, what? Our resistance zone, right? Of which it failed to do what? To hold our resistance zone. It broke down, all right? We waited it to come and retest our resistance zone at 33 what? 33.65, of which from there we were only waiting one confirmation, a liquidity sweep, and then we go to the upside, to the downside, of which the market did exactly that. Remember, I told you in this market, you pre-plan everything before it happens, all right? So that every time you are getting into this market, you are getting to the market knowing very well the market is moving to this direction. The only thing that you should do is wait for confirmation. And after confirmation, you do what? You get to the market, all right? And I told you in most cases, anytime there is a liquidity sweep, that is always a good confirmation that actually can confirm to you that what? That the market are actually going to your direction, all right? You can see exactly what happened, eh? All right, this is what exactly happened to the market. This is what exactly happened to the market. The market was bullish, and then all of a sudden it broke our resistance zone. So we waited for a retest to the resistance, and then the market to go to the downside. All right. Now I want to give two scenarios as to why we confirmed the market was going to go bearish, was going actually to sell from that 365. First, it was Friday's high. All right, I want you to go to the daily time frame, to the daily candlesticks. You can see Friday's high. Last Friday's high. Remember Friday the market was going to the upside. The market was on blues. So the market was on blues and it was going to the upside. And actually the market closed at what? The market closed here at 33.69. All right, 33.69, and that exactly where we do what? Where we took our trade from. Also, you can confirm and see Thursdays on that was actually also a daily high for Thursday's high. That was at 33.66. So that's why we entered the market at 33.65, and then we put our stop loss at 33 what? 33.75. Those were around 100 pips, 150 pips there, all right? And actually, after the market swept our Friday's high, what did the market do? It sold aggressively. We got into sales aggressively. So how did we put our take profit at 33.23? Remember always, don't be greedy in this market. Hapa hivi unakuja unapata kenye unapata, and then from there you're out of the market. Sawa. Very easy, very easy. Sawa. Let's go to our 4-hour time frame. You will see what actually was happening into the market. The market had actually left the market actually, when it was bullish, left a gap left a fair value gap from that 297, between that 297 and that 307. There is a fair value gap there. So, but also remember on Friday 11th July, the market actually broke our resistance zone. Resistance zone. You can see here what was exactly happening. We came through this resistance line here from there. So The moment the market was touching this point, ilikuwa ina sell aggressively. Ikatouch hapo, ikasell, ikatouch hapa, ikatouch hapa, ikasell. Sawa sawa. But around this zone, the market broke what? Broke resistance. I don't know if you can see it. Around this zone, the market broke our resistance. And what are you expecting? We were only expecting the market to come, retest this resistance, and then we go up. Still, under this resistance, you can see there is a fair value gap that yenye nimemwambia between that 297 and that 307. All right? That fair value gap will actually be complemented by our resistance line, a retest to the resistance line ambayo iko hapa hivi. So sawa. Remember also today there was a break. The market broke our resistance zone. Yeah? That's why actually we also confirmed that actually the market were what? We're going to sell. Very simple. Very simple. You just only needed to follow this and you could be profitable. You see hapa hivi from that 327 on Thursday last week. Not even from Thursday, actually from that 310. That was on Wednesday last week. The market formed a resistance line from that 310, not that 310, from that 287. That was Wednesday last week. Sasa, it also came, touched our resistance zone again at that 312, and immediately after testing this resistance line again, inafanya nini? Ina buy aggressively. But yesterday, the resistance line was broken to the downside. Sawa. And that's how we were able to capture this sell movement of today. This sell movement ya jana, we were given this signal jana. Ya leo, we were given this signal jana. Sawa. Na nimekuelezea vizuri, it broke our resistance here. And after breaking our resistance here, wacha nikuchorea vizuri hapa. Ndio uione vizuri. Sawa, ndio hii. Ilikuja hapa hivi, ikabroke our resistance line here. This resistance line, let me change the color so that zipelekane na zipelekane vizuri, ziblend ionekane. Hivyo inaonekana ama niweke ikiwa red? Hivyo inaonekana, si ndio? A good one. Yeah. So you can see here the market came. The moment inaguza hapa hivi, what does the market do? It reverses back to the upside. But yesterday it failed. The moment it touched there, it failed to reverse back and actually broke that resistance, of which we were comfortable to do what? To say the market is going to sell. So what were we waiting for today? We are only waiting for a confirmation, of which we had two reasons as to why tulikuwa leo tuna sell. First, it was last week's daily high, and also for Friday and also for Wednesday. Sasa at that 369 and that 366. Sasa. So today we were comfortable that at that point was also a major support zone now for sales today, of which the moment the market touched there, ilifanya nini? Ilishuka aggressively. Sawa, ilishuka aggressively, and that's how we were able to get this movement. Sasa very simple, very easy. Hapa hata huko unafaa kufanya kitu kingine is get to the market with a good risk management, and also you got a very good risk to reward ratio. Sasa, because as you can see, that was 1:4 risk to reward ratio. Sasa, if you could have risked around $1,000, you could have actually gained comfortable $4,000. Very simple. Sasa, and I hope everybody was able to capture that movement. Very, very easy. And you can actually say, the reason you can see actually, us not trading yesterday actually paid off. Us not trading yesterday paid off. You can see the movement yesterday was very slow. The market was consolidating a lot. The market actually refused to do what? To regain our resistance, to back up our resistance line, and actually broke down. We waited for a retest, and then we went to the downside. So what are we expecting the market? I know there are these people maybe who trade maybe SMC, yeah? And also you can also see the price that I'm doing here. I'm actually teaching you also about price action. So are we expecting the markets to go upside after that 297, or we are expecting the market to go downside? Anything can happen in the markets. I told you that, especially from the fact that today's CPI news were very positive to the dollar. Anything can happen. So we are going to wait for the market. I hope everybody is out of the market as we are talking right now. We are going to look for an opportunity tomorrow. But I'm expecting the market to be very bullish, especially by the fact that the market broke this resistance zone. Eh? This resistance here, you can see it. From here, broke this line, broke this line, broke this line. So I'm expecting the market to be what? I'm expecting the market to be very, very, very bullish. Also, there is a formation of shoulder, head, shoulder, and inverse. I wish I can show you clearly here. Inverse, shoulder, head, shoulder. It is here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. And from there, what are we expecting? We are expecting the market to come, retest our resistance zone, our 4-hour resistance zone, and now we go to the upside. All right? Remember, the zone can be tested at that 310 or that 303 all the way to the 397. So from there, if there will be a good confirmation, we are going now to the higher highs. The higher highs, kumbuka ziko wapi? 3390, 3450. So and actually the market can now surprise us. Remember, the market is zimekaa tukianticipate they are going up for so long. So long. Remember, it's now time to go back to 3500. Eh? After this, we are now going back to 3400. If it fails to respect this zone, we are going to 3100. If the zone fails to respect that 297, the zone between that 310 and that 297, remember we are going to the all-time lower lows, that is that 100. So be very careful with the zone between that 310 and that 297. If there will be a retest at that zone, leaving a liquidity sweep there, it will be a good confirmation. And we'll be back to the market and buy aggressively. And now nataka nisikie kila mtu how much he was able to correct with those more than 400 pips za leo, si ndio? Kila mtu tusikie alipata nini. Kila mtu tusikie, si ndio? And I hope hakuna mtu ana trade hapa hivi na small account. I don't want you to come here and start gambling with small accounts. Because every time I told you have a small account, that is gambling. Come with a big account, risk something, gain something good. I told you you can actually trade once per week, and you are profitable. Like maybe if this you are able to get this setup of today, you got those more than 400 pips today. Why do you want to trade again this week? You just need now to stop and wait for next week. Maybe the market price come to our zone at that 397 and it confirms that the market is going to be bullish. You get to the market full margin and now wait to the zone of 3600. Ken, leo ulivuna ngapi? $340, So your risk to reward ratio was how many dollars did you risk? You risked how many dollars? Remember I said today our risk to reward ulitoka mapema kwa nini? Mbona ulitoka kwa mapema kwa market? No. I told you the reason as to why we didn't trade yesterday, it's because we needed a confirmation from the market. If the market is going to go up or the market is going to go down. Remember also, I told you there was a morning star of which confirmed the market is going to go bearish. The market is going to go down. It is here. You can see. Ndio hii hapa hivi. A morning star. Very perfect. And it was a very good confirmation that the market was so bearish. Sawa. Ndio hiyo. 340 Ken. Next, Mercy. Oh, $1,700. That was perfect. That was perfect. I now at least understand the courage now that you are gaining courage. That at least you are gaining courage. Next, how many dollars were you able to print today? Say more. How many dollars were you able to print? 200. You reached $50. That was also a good thing. $200 is also a good thing. Na nani? Eliza, how much were you able to print? $1,500, from an account of $400. You printed a profit of $1,500. Wow. Yani around 40,000 printed, you almost more than 170,000. That was perfect. That was perfect. Bravo, bravo. At least leo haukutoka soko mapema. Good one, good one, good one, good one. Turn the next. Shelmy, how much were you able to print? To $50. That was also perfect. But hapo I feel you risk too small. But it was according maybe to your risk management. Yeah. To the people that I'm trading for, I hope you can see your accounts. Your accounts are doing good. Sindio? Yeah. I think for like Trevor, I was able to make around, I only risked $100. We're able to make a profit of $400. You can see it. Sharon, you can also see your account. You're also able to print around $600 for risking $150. That we risked only 10% of your account. $1,000. You can see it. You were able to print some good money. $600. The next you were able to print for Jane. Jane, I hope you also saw your account. We printed around how many? $800. Yeah, because you remember we also grew it last week. We printed $800. That was a good move for today. And I hope tomorrow also will be also a perfect. It will be a perfect day. I hope itatupea a good trading day, sindio? And I hope tutafanya kakitu, sindio? That's all for today, guys. That's all for today. Yeah. Let's meet tomorrow. London session, 10 a.m. Okay, have a good night, guys. Let me talk to my people. London session tomorrow, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Hi, guys. How are you? Muko chonjo. Acha nione comment hapa kidogo. Oh. Hi everyone. Pamela Mudogo, Susan Nyaga pia nakuona vizuri. Susan Nyaga, I can see you. YouTube inakuanga na dark mode kweli? Does it have dark mode? Let me see. How, Stano, how are you doing? I'm okay. I'm very good, Bonita. Niko sawa sana. Catherine Musimi anasema, my question, how much do you start or what is the maximum amount? So minimum account, if you want to trade, come with $1,000. Come with $1,000. $1,000 will be good to go. $1,000. Namba yangu iko hapo hivyo kwa comment section. You can always WhatsApp me. We talk, sindio? Kuna mtu hapa hivi naona anajiita side chick. Celine. Nasema we love you man, I love you so much. Hi cousin, Immaculate Mwende. Mary Ngati anasema Stano tunakupenda sana manze, asanti. Naona Monica Wairori anasema hi, hello cousins. Lumonyi Brian anasema hello. Teresia Nunda anasema hello our Stano. Leo live zimekuwa nyingi at the same time ya hour. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well. I was just finalizing. What I usually do every time we take a trade with my students, tukitrack trade jioni, lazima we get to it, ndio at least na tuna analyze, and after analyzing they can know what made us take that trade. And after that, tomorrow, hata kama maybe I will not be there, they can be able to take the trade for themselves. Sindio? Very easy, because I told you, Forex trading, see your gambling, it is just everything is calculated. You have to decide about tomorrow today. In Forex trading, it's that simple. You decide about tomorrow, leo. Sindio? And after that, when you decide about tomorrow, leo, tomorrow you only do what? Stano tunasea kwa show, tunakuhitaji. Stano nilikuona, ninaona Mungu, nikikumbuka vile nilikuwa nalia, glory be to God. Amen, amen, amen. Pia nyinyi mbarikiwe sana by the way. So much. I love you, I love you, I love you so much. I love you guys so much. So in Forex trading, what you do, you plan about tomorrow today. And it's always very, very simple. You come with your tools, trading view, and after that you do what? After that, you're always good to go. After that, you're always good to go. Kumbuka ukifika una like the video. Immediately here, like the video, we go as we plan. So I hope you guys are perfect. Forex trading, the only secret to Forex trading is one: avoid greediness, and practice patience. Practice patience, it's good for you. Like the video, ukifika like the video. In Forex trading, if you want to be perfect, avoid greediness, and also practice patience. The only career that can train you about patience is Forex trading. You don't just get to the market anyhowly. Ukiingia tu kwa market anyhowly, unapigwa sweep, unaondokea, and you lose money. This is the market where you trade real money. This is the market where you trade real money. You can actually gain something or lose. But when you're with skills, I usually say stop loss ndizo zinafaa kwa zinakusimamisha, sindio? Stop loss na take profit, sindio? Stop loss na take profit. In case maybe you're interested in Forex trading, namba yangu iko hapo hivyo 0708 06 91 30. In case maybe Forex trading is your thing, or maybe you would want to have another type of investment, just practice Forex trading. 0708 06 91 30. And it is very, very easy. Sindio? It is very, very easy. Are you guys okay? Have you guys had a good day? Kila mtu ameshinda poa? Kila mtu amekuwa na siku poa? Kila mtu amekuwa na siku mwanana? Ni siku mwanana ama ni siku njema? Siku njema. I hope kila mtu amekuwa na siku njema. Mimi yangu imekuwa salama, imekuwa perfect, na nimefurahia sana kuwa nanyi. And now I want to leave you guys. Right? Guys, have a good and perfect night. Kwa wale ambao tuko hapa East Africa na maeneo zake. Kwa wale ambao wako nje, have a good day ahead. I love you so much. I love you so much. Hi cousin. Uko salama? How is my network? Is my network okay? Is my network okay? I hope it's okay. I hope my network is okay. I hope my network is okay. I'm hoping so. I've just had a very busy day. I woke up very early in the morning at around 4, and now I need to go take a rest kidogo, so that maybe tomorrow can be also a very perfect day for trading. We come, we wait for the market to give us good entry. Hi cousin Lilian. Sindio? We wait for the market tomorrow. At least pia tufanya nini? Tutafurahia. Mary Ndongo, how are you? Niko poa sana Lilian. Labda uko poa? Ni sawa poa Catherine. Tanipata tu, nipigia via WhatsApp call. I will always be there. Sindio? I will appreciate to talk to you. Namba yangu iko hapo hivyo guys, 0708069130. Usiweke pesa kwa bank. You can always utilize it on something, and at least do what? At least to make something, sindio? If maybe you can make up to 20%, 30% of your capital per month, that is always good. Per month making 30%, that's so much. That's so much in forex trading. Na usijaribu kuingia hizi market please kama hauna skill. You are going to lose everything. You are going to lose even yourself. This market can really humble you. Sawa. It's always advisable. Kama hauna skill, learn the skill first. Kama hutaki kulearn the skill and you want to make money, look for someone maybe who can assist you to make money. Sindio? Caroline Alzivia, hello. How are you? Uko salama? Yanaitwa Karo. 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 I hope you guys are perfect. Hope you have been having a good day. Are you guys perfect? Have you guys had a good day? Hi cousin. Guys, I don't have much to say. I just wish you guys a good night. Sawa. So tomorrow we also have some very hot episodes that will be streaming live. Very hot episodes that will be streaming live. Nizo hizi ziko tayari. Ziko tayari. Sindio? Niliwaambia guys, have a skill. have a skill, at least have one skill. What I can actually tell you guys, do you know, even mimi kama vitu kama editing, I was not taught by anyone. I just got to learn the skill. I learned it by myself. I come, I do the editing by myself. I learn it the hard way. And then from there, I execute. And we do what? And we finally get to make something. Sindio? Have a learn a skill, learn a skill, learn a skill, learn a skill. It will really help you. It will really help you in life. Sindio? Even if maybe you're doing something else in life, always know it's always good to have to be what? To be skillful. At least unajua hii, unajua ile, unajua ile, unajua ile. Sindio? Nowadays there are so many ways of making something. I don't say that you'll be a billionaire. Sizi mawongo unakuja kudanganywa online. At least you can wake up today and tomorrow you'll be a billionaire. That thing never happens. That thing never happens. You have to work and you have to make it a process. Sindio? Pole pole tu. And by the time you realize, unakuja unapata nini? Unakuja unapata life, hata wewe mwenyewe ujuangi. Unapata tu life imechange, you are doing good in life. Maybe you own a car, you own a house, you own houses, you own some piece of plots. Pole tu bila haraka mingi. The moment you give yourself pressure in life, at you want to wake up today, you want to be a billionaire tomorrow, that is living by luck. So, and that is never sustainable. Always do what? Always try to learn something. So you learn something that you know. This is not waiting for luck. So it is a process. I'm going to build my empire maybe in 1 or 2, 3 years, and then from there, your life will change and your life will be okay. So yes, process by process. Pole pole. Si ile ati kuamuka unangojea kwenda kuche sijui hey, guys, that is not always okay. And also the second thing, you can never be rich by being employed. Unafaa ujuange hivyo milele na milele. You can never get rich by being employed. Sawa. Hauwezi tajirika na mshahara. Hiyo ni uongo. Hata ukiwa umepewa mshahara ya 100,000 per month, let me tell you, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Yes, kukamu huku nje, kutry maybe some new things, it's always hectic, but I can tell you it really pays. Sindio? Maybe assume uko kwa mshahara maybe 100,000, and I'm pretty sure ni watu wachache sana wako kwa hiyo mshahara ya 100,000. You utoe rent tuseme around 20,000, utabaki na 80, sindio? Ukitoa 80, toa shopping ya around also 20,000, ubaki na 60, sindio? From that 60, hapo hivyo hujakula, hujafanya nini, toa pesa ya kila siku kwa nyumba. Tuseme unaacha around 500, sindio? Hai Chadoski. Tuseme unaacha around 500 per day. So that means per month, maybe na snacks na nini unatumia around 15,000. Toa pale kwa 60, inabaki 45. Maybe let's assume penye unaenda job unalipa fare na nini, ama kama si fare maybe unaweka gari mafuta. Mtu ako na mshahara 100,000, huyo ni mtu maybe hata ako na kagari ya loan, si ndio? Kagari analipa loan, ana service loan, to assume loan ni around 40,000. Anabaki 5,000, si ndio? Kwa hapo kwa 5,000, hapo hata umepeleka mtoto shule kweli. We save anything, si ndio? But hebu uliza watu wenye wako hapa nje wanafanya tu biashara hapa kule. They can tell you guys, they are making something. I know actually some of my friends, wenye ambao hata wanauza vitu kama electrical shop, vitu kama hizo, spare parts za gari, vitu kama hizo. And those people wanaendea tu kama mzigo hapa hivi Dubai ya around tuseme 1 million. Akikuja anamaliza na hiyo mzigo around kitu 3 months ama 2 months. After that, the guy is super rich. Because hiyo mzigo ya 1 million, itamtolea another 3 million faida. Si ndio? Kimtolea another 3 million, the next time hata endea 1 million, ataendea sasa ya, anakuja tuseme hata hiyo 1 million alikuwa amechukua loan, analipa, anapewa loan nyingine, si ndio? Hivyo, si ndio? Watu wengi pia huwa mnaogopa loans. Loans also, they are also good, They will make you survive. They will make you survive, and they also making you ujitume every day. Ujuange niko na kadeni somewhere, si ndio? Unajituma ulipe, si ndio? Every day. Hata sisi tunaishingi na malons. Hata sisi we live because ukipata kashilingi kamoja hapa, nataka uchukue kalon, uongeze hiyo shilingi ingine, unafanya kakitu, si ndio? You do something na inakusaidia kwa life, useme ati you can never. Let me actually tell you, unaona hawa watu wote wenye who are rich, these rich people, I can tell you the amount of loans they have. Hata ukiweza pewa for 1 minute unasema hii staki, si ndio? That is how life is. That is how life is, and you grow slow by slow, si ndio? You grow slow by slow, pole pole tu unajituma. Unajituma, at least unaona kitu umefanya, unaona ulikuwa step 1, sasa umeenda step 3, unaona ulikuwa step 3 umeenda step 4. Na pia ukiteleza usikose kujiokota. Jiokota na move on, si ndio? Unajiokota, unajidust, and you go ahead, si ndio? That is life. The moment you give up, it's done for you. It's done for you. The moment you give up in life, it is done for you. Always live to fight for tomorrow, si ndio? Live to fight for tomorrow, because you're not doing this for you. You're doing this for your generations. You're doing this for your family. You're doing this to make sure that you change home, si ndio? Kitu mbaya hapa yenye tunakimbizana nayo ni nini? Ni umaskini. We want to eradicate poverty everywhere, si ndio? Especially maybe wenye high Irene, especially wenye tumelelewa to those humble background, I know they can understand what I mean. Watu wenye tumetoka zile familia yenye ni wewe ukiangalia hivi nyuma, ni wewe ukiangalia mbele, ni wewe. I know you can understand what I'm saying. We all want to change that historical things za poverty na nini, si ndio? That's why lazima tujitume usiku na mchana. And wajituma aje kulearn skill. You learn something. Nowadays si vile tulikuwa tunasema ati lazima ukuwe na physical shop ati ndio ukuwe in biz. No. Actually, the same amount, maybe unaweza tumia tuseme like 1 million kufungua biashara, si ndio? The same amount you can come and invest maybe in forex trading. Hata si lazima hata ushinde ati hata maybe if si lazima hata ukuwe unashinda ukifanya vitu mingi. You come invest here, you wait for the price to go up, and after the price is up, you sell. Watu wenye walinunua Bitcoin when ilitokea, sasa they are super rich. Watu wenye walinunua Bitcoin sasa yenye ilitokea, they can at least attest they are super rich, si ndio? Hii si time ya kitambo ati unaenda kununua shares ati sijui kampuni gani. Shares kabla igrow ni lini, na uko na capital kidogo ni lini? When? You need something maybe that is going to give a profit, that is going to yield a profit of kitu tuseme 30 to 40%. Do you know banks which are in forex trading, they actually target 8 to 10% annually of their capital. 8 to 10% annually. Na yule ni mtu unapata a bank inakuja with billions of cash. So hata akitarget 8 to 10%, wakitarget hiyo kitu, and they are the market movers, they are the market shapers, banks. Banks ndizo unaona zina move market. Banks ndizo zinaona venye economy ya US imekaa, zinaingia pale hivyo zina buy gold. Kubuy gold, buy na shoot. Kushoot, wakati nyinyi mnaenda kubuy, wana sell. Wakisell, poop, you lose your money. Sawa. Sometimes they come, they sell gold. Wakisell na nyinyi mna buy, you lose your money. So that's why kwa forex nikwambia lazima ukuje na skill. Unajua hapa ndipo banks wanaweka orders, hapa ndipo wanafanya nini, vitu kama hizo. Very simple, and that's a skill, guys. Wacha nisi have much to say today. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Namba yangu iko hapo hivyo.